Hello, and welcome back. It's been a hot minute since I've picked up this game, mostly because my week break is over, and I had to go back to work, unfortunately, so no more, 24/7 Starfield streams. But that doesn't mean that I haven't been playing the game on the side. I've been doing a bit more with outposts. I've made some more adjustments to the Osprey. I found out a couple other things about the shipbuilder. Things that I can't really utilize yet aside from the color. You'll find a lot during the early bits of the playthrough that I just didn't know that you could select all pieces and then change the color that way. Super handy, didn't know I could do that. But yeah, I made another outpost. This one has tungsten, which is very nice. So that makes tungsten availability much, much easier and smoother. And just in general, I've been collecting a couple more resources and kind of just going around scanning planets in the systems we've already been to, just trying to get levels. But let us continue, because on my scanning, you'll see there, I stumbled across someone. Oh, I also ditched Barrett. I ditched Barrett because I feel like Sarah's just a little bit more important.
So, what's new with you today?
She doesn't really have a whole lot going on, but I feel like quest-wise, especially for the Constellation quests, I feel like Sarah's going to be a bit more valuable. We'll pick Barrett and, of course, Sam up for different quests when the time comes. But for now, we're going to stick with Sarah. So this is a quaint little place. I don't see a grandma anywhere. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Oh, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry.
What happened to your husband?
Time's what happened. He led a rich, full life. I used to tell my kids that life is a sexually transmitted disease that's 100% fatal. They hated it when I said that.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
My, oh my, so formal. It is a particular pleasure to meet you, my good sir. I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered.
What's the strangest thing you've encountered?
I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists. He said in space no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed.
Jeez. Surprised you're not with your grandkids.
Oh, they're scattered all over. But now I get to see them all the time. So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it.
I love how there's just... Do you need anything? Maybe some... Here, take this money. Clearly this woman is doing fine. I love it. There's more to see than you can in a single lifetime.
Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty.
Is that it?
It was a real pleasure meeting you.
yeah, that's it. Oh, jeez. Oh, she's got more to the ship, too. Okay. There's more up there. So she's got, like, just a bunch of food, I guess? Problem is... Okay, that one's actually nice. Give me that. Problem is, most food is relatively useless, at least in my character. Sweet rolls! What is that? Eat your supper first. Yeah. That's pretty funny. So there are sweet rolls in the game, so that's cool. Not really much to it. Just a regular wooden duck, not an antique, like the one that I have in my possession. A med pack, don't mind if I do. It doesn't really look like she has anything else of value. Something else I found out is that there's like 1 million different coffee mugs in the game. And they all have different sayings on them. But none of them are labeled as such. They're all just coffee mug. Which is kind of annoying, especially for like avid collectors. Wow, whoa, this is a cool ass bridge. Look at this place. Can I take her ship? Captain's locker. Does she have a cargo hold? She does indeed. She's got a lot of stuff in there that I could use, but I'm not gonna steal from this grandma. I'm just gonna take...
some kind of an acrobat.
Just gonna take what I came for, that's all. Which was the food. And of course doing scans.
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
And we are back in the Osprey because whenever I was doing, you know, off-stream stuff, I like to try to give this thing a bit more of a test run than it had before. You'll also notice it looks a tiny bit different. That is because I did change the layout and design somewhat. It is now much larger than it was before. It's got a nice big front brake. I swapped out the bottom landing gear for something that looks a little bit more complete. So this thing looks like it has more power behind it, even though those bottom engines literally don't do anything. Upgraded the shields. Upgraded the storage significantly.
Stuck in the same place.
Put 2 on each wing and put 1 big one on the side to counterbalance the awkwardness of having the 1 shield there, but I figured better shields is better, and a little bit of asymmetric design never really hurt anybody, so went with that. I also put 3 single-shot guns. Not sure if I like that all too much. I kind of preferred the full auto. I also upgraded to like a particle beam cannon, which is technically single fire, but it shoots fast enough that I'm willing to accept it. So where exactly were we? Because I'm pretty sure there was a planet here that I was trying to scan, right? Where is it? Ah, this place, yeah. Bion. Water and lead. But I suppose, now that we're actually doing the playthrough, I can stop doing all of this nonsense, because really I was just trying to get some XP. Just charting courses here and there to places that I have yet to been. But technically have been, right? Like here in Sol, or in Narian, or in Alpha Centauri. So for now, what mission do I have? This one wants me to go, what, like all the way out? Yeah, nah, that's not happening. And I don't think there are any other side quests or missions that are really going to take me anywhere that we haven't been to that's like super dangerous, right? Like if I were to go here and check, of course we have delivering devils, which is another thing that we could do, is continue down that path. But I'm not certain I want to touch that yet, until I get here. I kind of want to continue down the main quest line. I think we've been avoiding it enough, and all this other stuff is taking me off to places that I've yet to really be, and none of these are really accomplishable for me right now. And of course, activities. Oh, I also picked up a star parcel from some rando. There were a lot of random encounters when I was jumping from literally just traveling, not even grav jumping, but just traveling from planet to planet. Might as well finish this one, which was someone just needed a star parcel delivered. So it's literally just a random fetch quest. But I'm sure it will net me some money and XP, so no harm in getting that done. Plus I can swap my ship out real quick. So yeah, no harm, no foul. I'm also still on the lookout for new ships. I've kind of come up with a new basis for ship names.
Aquila would be a quaint world to retire on, if the damn wildlife wasn't so hostile.
But yeah, look at this beauty. We'll talk to the ship dock first. Oh, I guess this is the guy we actually have to go to anyway, so perfect.
Got anything
Hello,
you need to
sir.
offload? Need some work done?
I have an urgent star parcel delivery for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Nope. That's a nice payment. Holy shit. Let me view and modify my ships real quick.
How about it?
Yeah, so this is the Osprey now. As you can see, I moved the laser turrets to the bottom of the actual wings, because I feel like that's a bit more appropriate. Moved the machine gun turrets up, or at least the one machine gun turret up. Swapped out the missiles for missiles that shoot just a little bit faster, though I wish I could color them. I really can't stand the Vanguard color scheme of just black and red. It's honestly, it's kind of cringe. But aside from that, most of the engines and whatnot are still the same. I was trying to get it upgraded to a Class B freighter, but can't do that. It is not possible with this type of thing. I need a better piloting skill. But you will also notice, if I enter the shipbuilder here, I moved the control station up top, added a science lab and a workshop to it, swapped out the fuel tanks. Now, these fuel tanks, yes, they hold 100 less than the previous fuel tanks, but they fit so much better with the design, and that's what really matters. Added a couple more portholes. Captain's quarters is now on the bottom, kind of. We also have just a regular old living quarters, so we kind of have the ship divided up into sections, and we also have an all-in-one berth on the bottom. And the reason I put, you know, these specific layouts, one, captain's quarters, it's nice for me to have a place to hang out, for one. But you'll notice on a couple of these tabs, it'll say things like passenger slots, right? So you'll have 2 passenger slots in an all-in-one berth, plus another 2 passenger slots in the living quarters, plus you have 4 crew stations up here in the control station. The science lab does not have a station, and the workshop also does not have a station, which is odd. You'd think they would. But the cockpit also contains 2 crew stations, so it's not like a huge management thing, but like if you do want to have, you know, X amount of people on your ship, you do need to keep in mind regarding how much room and space you actually have on your vessel. Otherwise, you're not going to you're not gonna be able to fit all the people on your ship that you want. So that is something to keep in mind. But as you can see, it's, you know, max engine, weapon 2, weapon 1, grav drive's pretty big, but it is slow. It is a very slow ship. Which is unfortunate, but it is, like, at the end of the day, what I want for this ship is I want it to be a big gunship, right? Like, obviously, it's laid out like a fucking Osprey, but I want big, fully automatic turrets, and that's the thing, there are turrets, but I need to get my piloting skill up before I can even add anything like turrets onto this ship. So the goal for the Osprey is eventually to get it to a Class B ship. That way I can actually stick better engines on it even, and make it more maneuverable, more powerful than it already is, which will be kind of nice. But yeah, that's the whole ship. That's everything I've pretty much got to show. So we're actually gonna swap back to the Frontier. The only thing that really sucks about swapping back to the Frontier is the cargo hold is significantly less. And you can actually see on here, the cargo hold is that space, that little thing down there on the bottom. That's it. Like, your cargo hold is light on this ship. And it's a shame, too, because, like, it really is just the one hab. It really doesn't have to be. Like, you could probably remake the Frontier in a more efficient manner than what is given to us in the game. But you'll notice, like, if you go into the shipbuilder, it actually has a unique piece. The Nova Galactic Frontier 2x1, that is a unique hab. So that is its own individual piece. I don't think that's replicatable in any sense. So don't delete that. But most of the ship is like, you can remake this ship better if you wanted. Or because, like, the Nova Galactic style is like a style of ship that you can make, and that is a style of ship that I intend to fuck around with, because that's how you could make like an X-wing style fighter. But we're not gonna screw around with anything else here. We're good. I think now we are ready to continue on with the main quest. Yes, Vladimir. Talk to Vladimir. And it's on something called the Eye. And I have been told that the Eye is a good place to take a break. As in, like, there's a point in the storyline where, like, this is where you should stop what you're doing and continue, you know, doing side quests and shit. It's like, oh, okay, jeez.
Things for you.
Yeah, so, like, right now I think we have Samco. I don't think Barrett... Oh no, Barrett is on the ship.
Well, let's get stuffy sometimes.
Alright, yeah, so we have everyone on the ship right now, so that's pretty cool. I am gonna make a manual save just in case. Just in case this is that point of no return they were talking about. I'm also gonna check my research real quick, see if there's anything else here. Tungsten, yeah, well, that's gonna have to wait. Anything in weaponry that I can add to? No, not really. It is nice to have something to work towards, but it is also kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Let us... Can we just fast travel there? Oh, it's directly above. Interesting. I also just realized I don't know the resources of Kurtz. So we're actually just gonna travel there real quick. I can't believe... The moon of Jemison I know nothing about. Like, okay. We should probably fix that real quick. It is aluminum and helium. So that's honestly not bad, but not great either. Just temperate and barren. No CO2. So it has 0 atmosphere. Oh, hello. Who's that there? Just a UC
Coming
mule?
in loud and clear.
Oh. Heard anything interesting?
Finally earned my UC citizenship not too long back. Took years to get it, but now I can finally buy myself a place in New Atlantis. Once I save up the credits.
Anything you can tell me about the UC?
The colonies were founded before humanity even left Earth. They're the link to where we all came from. At least, that's what they taught us in civics class.
Yeah, well.
System,
Let's trade.
Begin a transaction log.
What does she have? Membranes and Tau grade rheostats. Don't really need any of that. Is there anything I can sell her? I'm sure I'm holding on to some crap that I really don't need. Doesn't actually look like it. I think I'm pretty much carrying everything I need to be carrying right now. Aside from maybe like some excess stuff here, but most of this crap I kind of need to hold on to as well. Those gimbals, damn dude, those are weighing me down. That's all. So yeah, just about every time you fast travel to a place, there is almost always going to be some sort of event, right? Whether it's a ship randomly flying around, or you know, pirates attack, you know, like crap like that. Something's always going down.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Yeah.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
So where is the eye, huh? That's it there. 'Cause it's a satellite. It's the satellite that was in all the teaser trailers. From what I remember. Where is it? Oh, is that it there? Wow, that's smaller than I thought it would be. Yeah, it is. It is the satellite from all the teaser trailers. So it's like a... what? Like a radar telescope thing?
This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard.
Alright.
And we're locked in.
Let's get in there, I guess. See what we're dealing with.
Hello, Captain.
I'm working hard, Captain. Hi. Bye.
She doesn't actually have anything to say. I think we already asked Barrett all of his personal questions, so... let's just carry on.
Haven't set foot on the Eye for ages. Hope Vladimir is in a good mood today.
Oh. Whoa. This place is cool. Ear grub display. Yum. That sounds great. Yeah. Nothing really valuable. I always like checking the lockers just in case. You never know. There could be clothes or some sort of valuables in here. Like credits! Molecular thingy. More junk. Yeah, nothing. Just wish the animations didn't take so long for some of this crap. So this is Vladimir, huh?
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Rook on the deck, huh? That's pirate talk, isn't it?
Former Crimson Fleet. An old Jacoboons would be the term for it, back in my day. Left that life behind me. Even before I signed up with Constellation, I was retired.
Well, good to meet you, Vladimir.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
Peeking through the eye? Is that more pirate talk?
That one's all on me. The Eye is the nickname for the star station. Think of it as one big telescope.
Oh, someone should have grabbed you. It was incredible.
Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
The Sea of Light?
No matter how good the scan, it's still just peeking at light, and she only has one speed.
Ultimately, we're not looking at a planet. We're looking at the radiation coming off a planet. And that takes years to get here.
Lot of interstellar bodies in the way, too. All that noise makes squaring the circle harder. Only going to be able to give you so many at once.
Understood. I need to check on these leads in person, then.
You won't be the only Constellation out there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves. Mateo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Who's Andreja?
Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Okay. Quite a few places. Nira and Samati. We've been to those. Not necessarily landed on them, but we've been to those places. You visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the Eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
Your artifact search must be a full-time job.
That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind a helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or two your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
Where do I get these scans?
When you're orbiting a planet, your ship's scanners can pick up all sorts of information. Signs of life, resources, structures where they shouldn't be. It all gets downloaded into data you can hand over to anyone who's interested. And Constellation is always more interested than most.
Oh, I can do that.
Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium.
How'd you get mixed up with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
So... yeah, I was about to say, how did you get away alive, especially if you managed to get the proclamation back, after everything we've been told in this Crimson Fleet questline crap, that they just kill you? So you retired from the Crimson Fleet. I didn't know that happened.
Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Visit Vladimir's house. Alright. Hold on, I still have things to
The
do,
Eye's
dude.
seen all it can for the moment. Good luck out there.
I got some data
And
for
the
you.
darkness gets lit just a candle more.
This fucking guy. So, I guess this is where I can just sell all of my data. Sure. That's credits. And there's nothing to buy from him. Sell from ship inventory. So it's all on my ship inventory. That's where all this stuff is stored. Cool.
Show the words another time then.
Interesting. Alright.
Happy to listen.
You got nothing else to say? I can flirt with her real quick.
Always and any time.
Okay, so they have changed. What is the dumbest thing I can say? That is the dumbest one, I think. That is the dumbest one. Like, this one's pretty, like, overdramatic. This one's stupid. I hate it. This one's, like, pretty straightforward, but, like, why would you even stop to tell her that? This one's kind of cringe. This is the worst one. You are the brightest star in my
Take
sky.
it, you are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd
I
be,
love
like,
catching up with
oh,
you.
please, that one's
Let's do it again
awful.
sometime.
That would actually be hilarious. That'd be really funny if, like, you pick one and she's like, that's the worst. Like, like, just that's the worst one. That'd be great if there is, like, adverse reactions to the things you say. Instead of just the, excuse me? A manscaped razor? Not a sponsor. Where was gonna say, where should I be going? I'm really just looting real quick. Okay, what? The fuck? It is just a disassembler. It only weighs a pound. I don't mind taking that. Blue-collar off-work duds. Don't really care for those. They're just regular clothes, so we're gonna leave those. Antimicrobials, I haven't actually had a use for those yet. I think a lot of that stuff is in the medical research category, which I've yet to even touch. Because I can't. So we're gonna leave that alone. God damn, this place is big. Deep Seeker spacesuit. It's 7 pounds. I don't know when I'm actually going to hit another trader anytime soon, but if we are going towards Samadhi and Nira, we might, but I don't really feel the hunger to grab everything I can to sell. Like, weapons, yes, because they actually weigh a realistic amount in this game, oddly enough. Most guns are like 5 to 1 pound. Or 1 to 5 pounds, you know, something actually totally reasonable. This is cool. Wow, you can see the ship. Oh, I bet that'd be really cool looking at like one of them big ships. This place is really neat. This is also extremely scary because it's making a lot of creaking sounds, and that doesn't look good. Looking at it won't fix it. Need to go out and repair the hull damage. Holy crap. That's not safe. Alex Hayes' note. To all my friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you out there in the Starfield. Love always, Alex Hay. Who's Alex Hay? Was he one of the previous members of Constellation? Perhaps. Sealed meal tray. So one of the other things that I kind of have been like just neglecting is books. I've not been reading a whole lot of books in this game because they're very short and there's almost no purpose to really reading them. Utility flight suit, got plenty of those. I love just the mess we're making. Circuit board. More circuit boards. More garbage. Monopropel. I will take that, though. That I need. I forget for what. But I know I need it for something. More sealed meals. More hull damage. So it seems to be that part of the ship specifically is damaged. I'm not sure why. Maybe that'll come into play later. Maybe that's the thing that all the people online are referencing, is that the place needs to be repaired or something like that. Let's just check. Did I search the whole place? Did I go through here? I don't think I did. The weight room. No pain, no gain. Damn right. This place is pretty big. Oh, what do we got here? Permanently increases carrying capacity by 5. Well, that's not much, but that's better than nothing. I will take that. We do have a research station here. More monopropellant, but let me just make sure real quick that that's actually what I need. I think I already did all the monopropellant stuff that I needed. Yeah, because I think that was for, like, the backpack. Yeah, monopropellant. Yeah, so I got all of that already. So really I need tungsten and high tensile spidroin, whatever the hell that is, wafers, and all that other crap. Jesus. Yeah, so I don't actually need monopropellants, so I kind of picked that up for no reason. So yeah, I don't actually think I can do anything with that monopropellant right now, so I probably should not have picked that up. It was kind of useless. Oh well, let's carry on. I don't believe there is more to look at here. Oh, maybe there is. Whoops. Lunchroom. Light particle fuse. Heavy particle fuse. Power circuits. Blenders. More not med packs. Fridge top. With one potato in it. Fridge bottom. Yeah, this is just gonna have food, right? Don't really care for food. A lot of milk. He is like... There's like nothing to eat in this place. Onion. Okay. Yeah, this guy's like starving up here. Some rough living. And another bathroom. This place is stocked full of bathrooms, though, I'll tell you what. Alright, let's get out of here. There's nothing else for us to look at here.
After you, Captain.
Ahoy, Captain.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
So, we've got 2 places we can go and check, and we also have an activity to look at Vladimir's house. I kind of doubt that's anywhere close to this place.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
Let's take a look. Show on map. Where's Vladimir's house? Yeah, all the way out here in level 55 No Man's Land. Get out. Get out of here. The Parima system's also very far out of our depth, and so is Voli. Even though Voli is a level 5 place, oddly enough. I guess we just haven't been there yet. Nothing's actually taken us to Voli. So, we've got... Well, hold on. We've got Nira and Sumati. Gagarin. Where's Sumati? That's in, Narian, yeah. Both of them, I believe. So we have Nira and Sumati. Let's go to Sumati first. Mostly because that is where... Whoa. We'll go to Sumati first because that's where Andreja isn't. So that'll be the first place we hit.
After a perfect jump.
God damn it. Right into combat.
I am not going to help you.
Everyone disliked that. I fucking hate this game when it comes to shit like that. Sarah Morgan is angry with you. No longer following you. Barrett is angry. Sam Coe is angry. Like, goddamn. Goddamn.
Woo! I love the feeling after a perfect jump. Sorry to report that the target's weapons are back.
You are nothing more than an offering.
Target's grab drive is down. So sorry, folks.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond. I really showed those Varun zealots who owns these skies. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Any way we can repay you?
Ship parts, please.
Transferring parts now. You take care.
I don't know why you would ever not say ship parts. Like, salvage rights are gonna be mine regardless of what they say. Yeah, ship parts. Cargo hold full. God damn. That's what I'm talking about. That cargo hold will fuck you at the end of the day if you're not careful. Comms relay, yeah. Nothing super duper valuable there. Alright. Let's hit the surface. So we have the abandoned Moy Bridge Pharmaceutical Lab. That's where we're going.